Morning everyone. I want to bring you along on a little journey with me. I'm making a folio for a friend of mine, and basically I've done this diamond art painting and I've mounted it on black card, and I want to make this the cover of the folio, and then I want to make some things to put inside. So this is a little stash busting exercise as well, and so this friend of mine likes purple and she likes butterflies. So what I thought was to use this piece of A3 card, which I've already folded. It's linen textured and it's quite thick. So I thought that that would be nice for the outside. I think I'm going to turn it the other way around. And I scored it at 7.5 inches. Oops. 7.5 inches, 8 and 8.5, because I thought I wanted a little bit of give here, because as I'm going to be putting things inside, I wanted the spine to have a bit of give in it, and this will give it I mean, I can pop it like this, pop it flat, but it will also go higher. And then my idea is to put a pocket here and to put some things inside that she will like or that she can use. So I just think, I mean, I've been having a look at the papers that I've got. I've got this paper pad, Butterfly Kisses, which is absolutely beautiful. And I will probably be using elements of this, but I think for the front, I just want to keep it plain. So I'm not sure about whether I should put purple underneath. She likes purple. I know I'm just a bit undecided, but I do actually quite like the white. But then if I want to cover the back, maybe I want, this is why I'm very undecided. Let's have a look at the papers and see, because I could use this. And actually that's not bad, and it's got white in it, which will match the rest of the paper. There's this one, but I think this is too pink. I think it's a bit too pinky. And there's this one with all the gorgeous butterflies on, but that would be a waste to put that on top of there, because we lose so many of those gorgeous butterflies. So there's that green one, and there's this green one, which also perhaps could be quite nice. More with lovely butterflies. There's this one, but again I think it's a bit pinky. Well, it might do. So I think I'm going to go back to that initial choice of this one. So let's get one of these out and let's get started. Okay, so I want this piece of paper to fit here with a bit of a white border, I think. Now, where's my butterflies? Yes, I think that will look nice. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to cut the back of this, because there is still a bit of there's still an edge here which I can't really do anything about, and I don't want any overhang, so I'm going to cut that off. So just let me see. This one is 7.5, so this needs to be 7.5. So that's 6. This needs to be 7.5. There we are. That's 7.5. So I'll just cut this strip off, and that should make my folio fold flat, which is what I want. So I won't get this out. This is 7.5 by 11 and 7.5 by 11 3/4. Not very good at maths, so at this hour of the morning. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on here on the back, and okay, it's just not unidirectional, which is what I was checking. So I'm just going to measure, put this here, and I'm going to put that like so, and I'm going to put a line where I need to cut it, more or less, and a line down here where I need to cut it. That's it. Oh dear. Sorry for all the noise. I don't have a very big area to craft in, and I put the guillotine somewhere where I thought it would be okay, and of course it wasn't okay. So right, so I'm just going to cut this down. So this is going to be 7 and something by 11 and something. So sorry. There we are. So that's that. Hopefully that's the end of all the bangings, and I'm going to stick this on here like so. So I've got a white edge all the way around. So just use my glue for that. Just make sure there's plenty of glue along the edges. Just wondering whether I should use double-sided sellotape as well. So this is going to be a little series as I make these things. I've had a few ideas of what to do for her, and I hope she's going to like it when she receives it. She will already have received it before this video goes up. That's the plan. The post goes according to plan. So a friend of mine, I'm filming this on what date is it? The 19th of April, and a friend of mine told me she posted me an Easter card in the week before Easter. I still haven't received it, so I guess I've lost that one. Okay, so then this is going to go on here like that. So I think that will be okay. And again, I'm just going to put lots of glue around the edge. I mounted this on paper because I wasn't sure. Perhaps I thought she might want to make it into a picture at some point, as it's diamond art, and so I just put it on some paper just to give it some strength for the time being. Didn't want to stick it, straight down, and then you can just peel it off the paper, hopefully. Well, that's my idea anyway. So let's make sure I got this the right way up. So there we go. Now I'm going to have to put something heavy on here to stick it down, because I should have used some double-sided sellotape. I just keep sometimes I use an acrylic block to help me put things down. I find that helps tremendously. So like so, and that like so. So I think I might put the same paper on the back just for completion. So, I think that would look nice on, just to have it the same on the other side. So let me get another piece of that paper. I've also got this purple piece of card, which I thought, anyway, I might use that on the inside. So let's see if we can find another piece of that. Here we are. So I had this paper pad a wee while. I would say a wee while. So quite a wee while. I got it cheap. It was a bargain, and I thought, oh, I've got to have that. And then of course, you know, I've got to have that, and we don't use it. So now I'm using it. Now where's my pen? Just measuring it against the piece on the front so that it's exactly the same size. We'll put the guillotine. Here we are. Okay. So here we are. Sorry, I hit the camera with the guillotine. Right, there we are. So that's one, and that's two. Right. Hopefully that's the end of the guillotine for the moment anyway. Okay, let's bring this in. I'm going to stick this down on this side. Should be okay. I've been wanting to do this for quite a few weeks now, but with having the flu and then having another funny virus, and then I had the shingles in vaccination, and I had a reaction to that. So one thing and another, not had an awful lot of energy. So but I'm really pleased to be getting on with this now, and I want to get it done because I'm going away in May for a few weeks, and you know, I don't want it hanging on over until I come back, because the whole thing is that so that this friend of mine can enjoy it. Right, so that's that done, and we'll see how we decorate that later. I'm going to leave the spine free. Now for the inside, on one side I want to make a pocket, that like a wallet, and I found this paper in the same butterfly collection, which I think is absolutely beautiful. So I'm thinking of using this to make the wallet, and then making concertina flap to go all around so that it has some space inside it. So I'm going to cut this to the size of the paper, and then we'll see how we go from there. I think I might cut sort of like just wondering what would look nice. And I'm going to cut from this end, I think, and I think I'm going to cut to about here. Just bring in the guillotine again. Hopefully this time I won't hit you with the guillotine. So that's that. Keep that piece of paper, and then this piece here, just cut this little slither off. So that's that bit, and then I want a bit, so this is 1 inch, so I want that to stand up 1 inch as well. So 1 inch, 1.5 inch, 2-inch strip. I'm winging this because I've not done this before, so see how we get on. So I'm thinking a 2-inch strip to score it 1 and 2. No, it'll go half. Anyway, we'll see. And now, how wide is this? This is 4 inches. So I want a 4-inch strip. 4-inch strip. That is 2 inches wide. 1-inch strip is 2 inches wide. That is 2 inches wide. Okay, right. say, I hope I'm doing the right thing. I think I might put this piece here, so that when that goes there, that's covered. I think that would look nice. The other piece is narrower. It's the same. It's the same. So yeah, I might do that. Just cut that little strip off the edge. Just stick that down. You see, I am, as I say, I'm winging this. I'm making it up as I go along. So I don't know how it's going to work out, but hopefully it will look good. So okay, so I'm just going to stick that there like so. And then this piece, I want to score this scoreboard. So I'm thinking I score it at I want it to go, I want it to stick to both sides, and then mountain and valley. So I do it on the inches side. I'm more comfortable with inches. So if I score it at 1/2 inch and 1.5 inches, and then at 1 inch. Let's see how that goes. So I want the piece to go down to stick to my paper. And I've got a valley fold. And then I want that to go down to stick to my paper. So I think that should work, hopefully. Okay, so that gives a nice increase there. And my idea is to stick this to here, like so, and then to stick it on the side. It's slightly longer than this piece of paper, but that's okay. I can work with that. So this piece, which I've got it up the right way, I'm just going to put glue all the way along here. I think that might be easier than and I want it so that the picture's on the outside, and I'm just going to line this up. Line it up with the edge. You can see what I'm doing. Line it up with the edge. There we are. So that's part of my thing done. Just going to cut this extra bit off. Right, now I need to do the same with these little bits. So I'm going to score at 1/2, 1 and 1.5. And the same on this side. 1/2, 1 and 1.5. And that's all the scoring I need to do, so I'll put that away. And again, just fold it like so. This is the bit I'm not sure about, is where I have to put it on this side, because obviously suppose it needs to go like that. So there will be a bit of a hole at the bottom, but I think that's okay. So glue here. And again, I'm going to make sure that the patterned paper is on the outside. And that it's lined up with the edge of the paper, like so. And fingers crossed, I'm hoping that this is going to work. So just cut that off. And let's see, this might be long enough. No, it's not. So again, I'm going to fold this mountain, valley, mountain, like so, and stick that down on this side. Actually, I'm enjoying this, making this up as I go along. So yeah, so that's that, and then I'm just going to cut that off like so, and then this should stick inside to here. Yep, it does. Now the question is, well, I suppose I could do the same, just put some glue along the edges. How far up does it come? Yeah. And stick this one down. Not put the glue far enough up. That's okay, you can work with that. So I've stuck that bit down. Now I'm going to stick the bottom bit down. So it's much easier for me to put the glue on the card rather than on the paper in this instance, I have to say. It's a lot easier. So I'm going to stick that all the way along here so that it's straight with the edge. Okay, so that's straight with the edge. So definitely a job for liquid glue, not sellotape. So, right, okay, is that going to work? No, stuck this too far up. It needs to stick down there. Okay, we're learning. Stuck it too far up. Just hope that piece of paper will. Right, okay, so fold that down, fold that in. That's it. That is it. And just do this side now. We just need to put the glue here. Sorry, I banged the camera again. Right, okay, so I'm going to pop that inside and stick that down. Oh, there we are. So that's it. So now I've got a nice pocket here, which has got some depth to it, which is what I wanted. So the final thing I'm going to do with this, if I can find my punch, I'm going to cut a finger hole there. So I've got my punch here. So I'm just going to eyeball the middle and put a half circle there, just in case things get stuck inside. So this is what we've got so far. So we've got the front, and we've got the back, and we've got this pocket here. So I just want to put something here. Now I'm not sure whether I might just put a pocket with you know, or a tuck spot, and put this underneath. I do want to cover up the white, and this does look very nice on here, so I think that's what I might do. So this piece is, this is 7.5. So I'm just going to cut this down to 7.5. Bring the old guillotine back in. Yeah. 7.5. Okay. So that should fit there now. I might just take a tiny slither off the top, just a minuscule amount. So, right, there we are, that's it. So I'm going to stick this down. There's my glue. So I'm using art glitter glue, but you can use whatever glue you want. Preferably one that dries quickly, but you know, and isn't too water-based, because the water-based glues, as I discover, they leave bumps, and they can cause the paper to stretch a bit, and we don't want that in this, because this is precision work. But it's good to have a wet glue, which, you know, because it does give you a bit of wriggle room to. Right, okay, so there we are. So that is what we've got. We've got the outside, and then we've got the inside. So I'm going to use this piece, as I said, to make a pocket here, and I'm just going to fold over. I'm just going to fold over the edges a little bit. I've got about a centimetre maybe. So let's just I'm just going to fold it, and whatever this is, mark is, I don't know, so that's, and I'll just turn it round and do it the other side. I'm not going to bother about the bottom, but just want it to have a bit of, I haven't folded that very straight. Just fold this in. So I'm just going to put this here, like so, with a notch here. And you know, I think this might be the first time I've kind of used papers from a paper pad to make, you know, to make something with more than one sheet paper, if you know what I mean, just to, you know, to use the papers to coordinate. So oh, and we need to put some glue down here, otherwise everything will fall out. We don't want that. Right, okay, so let's see. Just going to leave a bit of a gap at the bottom. Straight. There we are. Leave that. So I'm really happy with that. So join me next time when we make something to go inside. I've got some ideas, and let's see what happens. Thank you for watching. Take care. Have a lovely day. Bye for now.